Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another session here. We have a very special guest with us. Her name is Payel. She has joined us to share her whole journey with us. So we're going to be looking into her and talking about what are the sessions she went through and what are the steps she followed up. She's going to be joining the university, Victoria University in the Sydney campus very soon for her bachelor's in cybersecurity. She's a very young individual here, and she went through this in a very sudden situation. So we're going to know about her and all. Pyle, welcome here. Thank you so much for joining and making some time for us. Congratulations on receiving your recent visa grant as well. She's going to be here. This is Payal Bawali. She's going to be joining for the Bachelor's of Cybersecurity at the Victoria University in Sydney campus with a scholarship of 20%, which is $10,000 per year. So that's a very good scholarship there as well. So congratulations, Pyle. You're gonna be attending it
Thank you,
very soon,
Apu.
I believe so. So thank you for joining with us. So we're gonna be starting with your feelings first. I know it's been a very overwhelming situation right now, as
Yeah,
I heard from Tanvir as well, that it was really sudden, all the decisions that you took and all, and it went on the right side. So that's a very good thing. Hopefully your dreams are gonna be fulfilled very soon. But if you'd like to
I hope
start
so.
with how you're feeling right now.
Basically, I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Also, I'm feeling very shocked,
Yeah.
because I got my visa within very short time, I guess.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, usually it takes around 7 to 10 days in the first place if you're getting a positive response. But yeah, it depends on your work, about all the files that you're submitting and all. So that's a very good thing. That's a very good thing.
Yeah,
Congratulations on that. So if you'd like to share
thank you.
about that, how you went through it, and how is your feeling, like how many months did you work on this in the first place? And why do you want to study cybersecurity in the first place as well?
So basically, I didn't have any plan for studying in abroad overall.
Okay.
But suddenly I made the plan and applied for Australia. And within 2 months preparation, I
Mhm.
took the test PT and I got my desired score. Also, the reason for choosing cybersecurity is that uh, 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 কিছুদিন আগে হলো আমি সাইবার বুলিং এর একটা শিকার হয়েছিলাম, তো এর জন্য আমার মনে হয়েছে যে সাইবার সিকিউরিটি পড়াটা আমার জন্য খুবই জরুরি।
Oh, that's a very good
দ্যাটস হোয়াই
inspiration
আই
there.
চোজ দ্য সাবজেক্ট।
That's great. That's great. We are really sorry that you had those sort of a situation
নো
that
নো
led
দ্যাটস ওকে,
you
দ্যাটস
have
ওকে।
those kind of decisions to take, but it happens for good. I hopefully it's going to be very helpful. You're going to be helping others who are going to be like who
হ্যাঁ,
are the victims of cybersecurity these days, because it's a very common thing happening around, and
ইন
people don't
আওয়ার
get that
কান্ট্রি।
opportunity to study this about. So hopefully you're going to be helping those people out. So very good job. Thank you so much for sharing those inspiration with us. So talking about cybersecurity itself, about the programs and all, and you're being selected for the Victoria University Sydney campus itself. So if you'd like to
হুম
share with us that why did you choose this campus and why this university itself? Like, what are your choices? Why did you choose Australia over the other countries?
So for Victoria University, Tanvir has suggested me that.
Okay.
And for Australia, I think Australia is more affordable than other countries as well.
Okay.
Also, I have some known person in Australia studying and living in there. So that's why I applied in Australia.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So usually people say a lot different things about Australia. I mean, it's a very beautiful country in the first place and one of the
Yeah.
top countries to study for the higher studies itself. So yeah, definitely it's one of the choices, and it's pretty close to our country as well. So there are a few things that people do reconsider whenever they're choosing their countries for their undergrad and all. Because we all know that there are different situations, like in master's, PhD, and all self. But I believe so that undergrad makes you where you are in your life and gives you that basics that you need. So definitely, if you have that opportunity to go for your undergrad, that would be the best choice that anybody can make. So even if it was sudden, from my point of view,
Yeah, very
I
sudden.
believe that was a very, very good choice for you. So talking with Tanvir Bhaiya here as well, as we could see that he suggested those university based on your profile and all. Definitely,
Yep.
it's a very good university, and that was a very good choice as well for you. So if you'd like to share with us about the journey that you had with our team, with Tanvir Bhaiya as well, like Tanvir Bhaiya probably was there because I know that he is going to be there for each and every single human being who is taking the case itself. So if you'd like to share that journey with us, that what you went through, how did you reach out to him in the first place, and how did you contact with us? If you would start with that.
I would like to say in a word, Tanvir Bhai is a gem. He is a
Mhm.
very amazing man, you know. And I reached him through one of my teacher because he
Okay.
also applied to Tanvir Bhai and got his visa for masters.
That's great. That's great. Congratulations to him.
Tanvir
Yes.
Bhai helped me a lot, you know.
I could understand. Whenever I am sitting on this side of the story, I will be listening this for like several times that he's the one. He is always the one being there
Yeah.
until the very end, getting those positive results, always motivating you from your side. So yeah, I believe there is no exception there. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. If you'd like to continue, like talking about the situations and all, like you reached out to him, like when was it? Like, did it took a little longer for you to get the visa and all, like the offer letters? Because I know that Australia, there is a lot of work you need to do. There is a lot of files you need to like create and manage itself. It's not a very easy job like people think. So in the first place, there's a lot of things to do. That's why usually we take help from others. So I believe if you could share about the journey or the experience that you had with the full team as well.
So the journey was very small.
Yeah.
I think I applied at Victoria University in last of December.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got my offer letter in a very short time, less than 1 week.
Oh,
And
that's
then about the
great.
visa, visa, I applied my visa in 26th January. I
Okay.
do, I did my medical at 26th January,
Oh,
and
that's
I got
okay.
my biometric appointment on 31st January, and then I visa on my uh 1st April. Sorry, 1st February.
First February, right. Oh, that's very fast. Okay, I never
Very
heard about
sudden.
everything going that fast, but okay. When I heard about that your journey was really fast and it was very sudden,
Yeah,
now the timeline says it all. That was very fast. That's a very good decision that you took itself. So I know everybody says the same about Andre and the team, how they worked and all. Obviously, because it's been such a short amount of time that you've given to to it. Like within a month or so, you are being there and you have your results in your
yeah.
hand. So if you'd like to share that, what is the overall experience that you have? Are you satisfied and happy with the service that was provided by Tanvir and the full team itself?
I'm fully satisfied. Anyone, I'm fully satisfied. He is a very kind. মানে আমি ওনাকে জ্বালাই শেষ করে ফেলছিলাম, উনি লিটারালি বিরক্ত হয়ে গেছে লাস্ট মোমেন্টে আমি ওনাকে এত পরিমাণে জ্বালাইছি আমার ফুল প্রসেসে।
He wants to, he wants to. If you're excited about that, obviously you should be doing so. Because Anubhav is a person he never gets annoyed about any person. So he's always going to be there talking about the thing, sorting things out. So he knows probably he can speak for you. I'm not speaking for him here, but I believe so there is much more annoying students he have handled from his side than you. So there is nothing nothing he can't do from his one. So if I would say that if you would like to give a rating of the service that you had with our team, how much rating would you have given?
100
On
out of
a
10.
scale of 1 to 10.
100 out of 10.
100 out of 100. Oh, I got another 100 there. That's good. From 10 to 10, you're moving faster to hundreds, you know? Huh?
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. That's great. So obviously you're satisfied and happy because that's such a short amount of time, and I never heard about anybody getting approved in such a short time.
in short
But it's
term.
a very good thing. Obviously, you had your files prepared as well. You did your work
Yep.
because it's not only one-sided work, it's the other person as well. If you're enthusiastic, definitely help you out from our team. So since
Yeah.
it's a lot of things that went through it, and there's a lot of processing going on from the first until the very end, from the visa processing and all. If I ask you this question, this is a very general one. Did Bhaya and the whole team charge you anything for the services that they provided for you?
No, no, not a single penny.
Not a single thing, right? Not a single penny. Right, because people are a little confused about this part every single time that probably over time situations are going to be changing. And if I reach out to people for help, they're going to be asking me, and that's why people don't even reach out to the right person the right
Yeah.
time. So very good job, Paul. You did the perfect job there. So thank you so much. So if,
Thank
if
you.
I ask you the last question before we move on to Tanvir, please do say it from yours. Would you recommend us to others if anybody else needs this sort of services? Because
Yeah,
usually,
yeah, 100%.
definitely, right? Definitely, right, right. Thank you so
I
much. Thank
already recommended some people. I
you. Oh,
already recommended.
oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. We always ask this questions that if you are only the one satisfied, or do you want others to be helpful as well? So that's good. Thank you so much for sharing it. So very good job,
Yeah.
Payal. If you have anything else to share, we would love to give you that floor right now. If you would like to share any unique experience that you had, or anything you would like to share with others who are going through the same journey, if any words are there.
বেসিক্যালি আমি হলো মানে আমার অস্ট্রেলিয়া যাওয়া নিয়ে কোনো প্ল্যান ছিল না। আমি একজন অ্যাডমিশন স্টুডেন্ট ছিলাম। তো
Hmm.
আমার লাক ফেভার করেনি, আমি কোথাও চান্স পাইনি, এর জন্য আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি ডিপ্রেশনে ছিলাম।
Okay,
এরপরে আমার মাথায় হুট করে আসলো যে আমি যদি প্রাইভেটেই পড়ি তাহলে আমি কেন বাইরে কেন মুভ করছি না। আমার তো
Hmm.
প্রাইভেট বাংলাদেশেও যে খরচ সেটা লাগবে, ওটা তো বাইরেও তো আমি সেটা দিয়ে ভালো কিছু করতে পারবো।
Right,
তো
right.
এরপরে আমি আমার পরীক্ষার আগ পর্যন্ত আমি অনেক চুপ ছিলাম। আমাকে অনেকে অনেক কথা বলেছে যে তোমার দ্বারা হবে না, এগুলো শুধুই সময় নষ্ট, এটা এত ইজি না, লাইক অনেক
Mhm.
কিছু।
I know,
তো
I know. I know how people are. Yeah.
আই
Obviously.
স্টে সাইলেন্ট আনটিল আই গট মাই ভিসা।
Oh yeah, that's when you embark the journey, you know? Obviously, you don't roar until you get it there. So
Yeah.
there will be people in life. Always remember, Pal, that there will always be people who is going to be demotivating you and wants you to not being there. But thank you so much for you as an individual who didn't back up and you got there where you want to be. Just remember that it's not about having everything in the right time, in the right place. It doesn't happen in life. So you took this step itself, like others don't take this huge step they want to take in the first. So you did it. So
অলসো
congratulations
মাই
again.
প্যারেন্টস অলসো মাই প্যারেন্টস তারাও রাজি ছিল না ফার্স্টে।
Definitely. Letting a girl go alone in a different
Yeah,
country, it's different for our country's people as well. I know how our
অলসো আই এম
parents.
দ্যার eldest daughter. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I do understand. I do understand from that view. That's fine. I believe so. You're gonna do great, and you're gonna make their lives better as well. So obviously they will see it. They will see when the time
Yeah.
comes. So best of luck for that. So I would,
Thank you.
before we move on with the last questions and all, I would like to give this floor to Tanvir Pa. Thank you, Pa, for joining with us. You're a very busy person with thousands of students who are annoying you every single day to get there in the first place. But thank you so much for making time with us and to share a little bit about Pile. I believe so. Every journey, every student has a unique story to tell. So if you'd like to share yours with us.
yeah, sure. Thank you again for your time. So, Payal's journey is very unique, like any other stories, but this one was, I think, more on like, where shall I start? She's just graduated from high school recently, and one of her like teacher, he mentioned that he talked about his students and
Okay.
also cousins, I believe, the family members there. So that these three came together, and then we started the journey, and they're same batch, if I'm not wrong. So they all got offer letters, they all got GT clearance at the same time. So it was Victoria University Sydney campus was quite it was quite challenging because they're one of the university they're very difficult to get through the GT process, especially the banking and tax documents. And if you someone like parents is like doing a government job, for example, so it's hard to, but as his documents are perfect, banks were fine, tax very good, and they checked everything, and his father provided pretty much everything that needed. So they were satisfied. They asked some clarifications for some things, and we explained that through writing a letter and explained that on their GT and etc. And they cleared it within 2 days, I guess. So it was very quick. And as soon as we got that, we got the CE and we applied. And she got the visa within, I think, less than a week, actually. And the
Yeah, yeah.
reason, yeah, it was probably the fastest one I have ever seen in last few years.
Yeah, the fastest one I ever heard as well. Yeah.
It's because I think there was two reasons. One was the university was, it's a good university ranking. Second, there was no gap. There's no study gap. Third, English is very good, and all financial parts were perfect. So when these four matches, I believe that's where the immigration makes a quicker decision. I shouldn't say that, but that's how I believe. And about Payal, and she was very consistent and very patient also. Whatever she said about me that she was annoying and this and that, me was just not, I wouldn't say that those ওগুলো আসলে কোনো annoying ছিল না, ওগুলো part of the process, that when you do something, you have questions, you have confusions, you ask questions, and that's what she did. And her effort also matters because she worked really hard in terms of collecting those documents, preparing documents, writing SOPs and things like that. And her, I believe, behind the scene, her father was also being very helpful, and mother also. And there are a few other friends that he has back in home. They also helped her along the way. And that's the whole, the journey and everyone's effort, and that comes together to this the final success. And what I see that she's a very good student and very promising, that she will really do well in the future in IT sector or computer science in that faculty, that if she continues her journey, I believe she will continue, especially in cybersecurity. This sector is expanding in Australia and other parts of the world, and it will continue to do so. And being a girl coming from like our conservative society like Bangladesh, it's really challenging being an elder daughter and just she never been out of the country, and just high
Yeah,
school graduate, and it's very challenging, I would say, and I'm sure that she will make through the journey. And it's a 3 years degree. She has a support network here in Australia. It should be fine. I think she will learn and she will get through the process, you know.
Hopefully. I mean, yes, for sure. All best wishes from our team to you, Payal. You're gonna go
thank you,
get
thank you.
so at times it's gonna get tough and it's gonna get a little scary at times because it's obviously we're not grown up to be like that, being alone and tackling all the issues at first. But that makes you a better person in future.
Yeah,
Obviously, you should be taking that. You should be taking those embarking journeys because there are people you need to prove. Like, there's nothing to be proven to other people, but still, you need to prove it to yourself. So, obviously, it's going to get better over time. So, the team is always there. There's a lot of students from Bangladesh going in Australia right now, in Sydney, Melbourne, everywhere. So, you will never see that you're alone there. Don't ever think like that because it gets scary at times to be alone. But I believe you're going to do great. So thank you, Pat. Thank you for
yeah, I
sharing.
think so.
So, and
Yeah,
she's one more thing. She was saying that there are people back home, like she's young, right? Like any
yeah,
age, like when you do something out of the box, being a girl, what she did is very I would say challenging actually, and courageous. And there are a lot of people, whether it's family members, close relatives, friends, and outsiders, they may not like it because that's unfortunately that's some of our negative,
Yeah,
the part of our culture.
Yeah,
and
right.
you don't take that as a like to hinder your journey. You move forward, and I'm not saying you need to go into a full conflict or clash with these people or individuals. There's no need for that. You move forward, you continue your journey, you become successful, and that's what it needed. And that's the answer to those people, you know,
All right.
and
All right.
carry on. And I wish you all the best. And yeah,
Oh,
we'll be meeting you
Thank
soon.
you, Payal.
And thank you, Afrina Poo, for joining and conducting this session.
yeah, you're most welcome, Paya. It's always been my pleasure meeting these new people with so many ambitions out there. It feels really good to see their faces, to talk with them in the first place. So thank you, Payal. Thank you so much for making time because I know it's a
Welcome.
very important and a very busy time going on because you need to move and all, you need to start, and there's a lot of things you must be doing right now. So thank you so much for making time for us in the first place. We are
No,
always
no worries.
sort of ideas or any sort of things that you need from us, because Tanvir is always going to be there. There will be other students out there as well, so never think that you're alone in this. There's a lot of people out there like you. If they can do it, you can do it better.
Yeah.
So thank you so much,
Yeah.
everyone, for making time for us and having an inspirational story there. So thank you and best wishes for your future endeavors as well. File. We are going to see you soon, and we're going to talk about another successful story with you in future as well. So
Yeah.
until now, that's a
Yeah, I
good.
wish to.
We're going to see you in the next journey.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Take
Thank you,
care.
everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.